Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Connect 24. Still got some people coming in. Yeah, don't be shy. Come all the way up. Sit up front. There's some empty seats here. It is so good to be back in Orlando. So last time I was here was about a year and a half ago. And I came for the typical family vacation in Orlando. And the thing that I realized at that time is roller coasters are not that fun anymore for me. I'm getting old. It's not great. Everything hurts. And now, after coming here this week, I'm actually realizing the second thing, which is next time I come back, I gotta stay at this place. This is an awesome hotel. I love it. I hope you guys have a good time here this week. So, I want to start by thanking you all for coming. We are about 400 people here this week, which actually makes this the largest Connect ever in North America. So thank you for coming and making this the biggest. Yeah, round of applause. And I also want to thank the 17 sponsoring partners that we have here with us this week, which make this possible. But more than anything, they share their expertise and their thoughts and their knowledge with all of you. So make sure you spend some time with them. So I mentioned last time I was in Orlando was for vacation, so I want to stay within that theme of vacation. But now I want to take you back maybe 40 days. I took this picture about 40 days ago, and I know the Olympics is old news by this time. No one talks about the Olympics anymore. But I'm a huge Olympics fan. I've been to a few, and I had the privilege to be in Paris this summer. And I love everything about it. I love the sporting events, the atmosphere, the parties, the excellence level that comes from the athletes. But I am a business person, and I do look at things, even during vacation, I do look at things from that angle. So I want to share a few things that I notice in Paris. Obviously, hosting an Olympic Games is a big deal. There's a lot at stake. So politicians, the organizing committee, the delegations, they all want things to go well. Success is a big thing for an Olympic Games. And in spending 2 weeks in Paris and kind of leaving the games on a daily basis, two things became very clear to me that were part of the success factors for the Olympic Games. Creating amazing experiences and driving innovation while you do that. So those were two big things in driving success. So let me share a story with you. So this picture now, I took it 3 days after the first one. The first one was the very first day of the games. This one was 3 days later. And as you can see, I'm actually standing in one of the 13,000 seats for the most iconic venue of the Olympic Games, which was obviously called the Eiffel Tower Arena. And you can see why. This is where they had the beach volleyball matches. I don't know if you've been to a beach volleyball match ever, but it is so much fun. There's a DJ that is in the house, and he's moving the crowd and telling people what to do. So they have these moves and things that you're supposed to do that they tell you before the match starts so that everybody's prepared. As an example, they have this thing called a monster block. So every time the defensive team does a block when the offensive team is trying to spike, the entire stadium needs to go monster block, monster block, monster, monster, monster block. So it's super cool. It's lots of fun. And that night, we had 3 matches, and then in the middle of match number 3, this picture was taken probably around 8:30 p.m. or 9-ish. And 1 minute before 10 p.m., the DJ stops the match and says, this is my favorite moment of the night, and I want you all to play along with me because we're gonna do a countdown and something very special is gonna happen. And then he goes, 5, 4, and the entire stadium, 3, 2, 1, boom, the Eiffel Tower lights up. We are like, wow, they did it for me. That's how I felt it. The whole Paris was lighting up, the Eiffel Tower, just for me, sitting on the stadium. That is the kind of experience that was created in the games that actually made me leave and think, oh my God, this thing was a huge success. We believe in that as well, as we want to talk about building experiences at a business context. So today, here on main stage, and then throughout the event, the entire 2 days, we're gonna go deep in talking about product experiences, how do we build that, and how do we create awesome customer experiences as well. Obviously, we're gonna do that in the context of data management, because this is what we are about. So, more to come on that. The next thing I said that was a key success factor was innovation. And Paris 2024, I think they looked for opportunities to innovate in almost everything they did. But one thing, it was probably the most visible, which was the opening ceremony. And you can see here Team USA in a boat. And that's what was so unique and different from usual opening ceremonies. It was not in a stadium. It was actually in a river. And the delegations went through boats. And just for the record, that's not a picture I've taken. The one that I took and I sent to the production team, they said it was too far away and you couldn't see LeBron James. So they took a professional picture in editing here. Unfortunately, I was far away. But innovation, obviously, for us, is also a big topic. So we will be discussing and exploring innovation and tying it to that notion of success. Because innovation without a purpose, there's no meaning. So we will do it in the context of how do you drive AI success, which is obviously a big innovation topic nowadays. How do you do that when you're going through ERP transformations? Just last night, in talking to some of you, I probably spoke to 3 or 4 different people who actually mentioned that they were going through or about to go through a ERP transformation. So apparently, this is the right time to talk about those things from the concept of innovation. In order for us to start the day and explore further the possibilities of innovation, I'm going to call on stage our CEO, Adrian Carr. But before he comes on stage, we actually, as a production team, we did a little something that we wanted to play with and play with some AI as well, since everything nowadays is about AI. So we're going to roll that before Adrian comes on stage. I hope you enjoy it. Have a good day today. I'll see you later. Thank you.